Well, many businesses are still in the second digital revolution. There's still a lot of existing technology that many businesses can adopt. And one of the things I think that people can do is to start to understand the sectors they know about. How will digital technology, the existing digital technology, change that? And how can you acquire the skills to be an agent of change within the sector where you're operating? But what I suggest, if you're interested in the digital revolution, is to look at something called the Made Smarter Review. Now, this was created following an industry review of how the UK, and it's particularly focused at manufacturing industries, but there's scope for many others, how they can prosper through the employment of digital tools and innovation. And it was led by a Professor Jürgen Mayer. Jürgen used to run, until about 6 months ago, Siemens, which is one of in this country, which is one of the biggest manufacturing companies in this country, although it's German owned. So if you see all the big windmills out in the North Sea, well, they're all being built by Siemens in Hull. They make lots of electric motors and things like that. Well, Jürgen Mayer, who is British, although he's got Austrian background, ran this review, and he talked about 3 areas of the economy. One was leadership. In other words, business leaders need to be better prepared and better understanding of the digital economy in order to deliver it. The other was adoption. And here it pointed to the fact that smaller and medium-sized companies are much less bought in to adopting digital technologies. But innovation, the fact is there's lots of changes happening very quickly. It's very hard for people to keep up. And then skills, and I think skills is the bit that probably interests you most. But if you go to that Made Smarter review, you can see that. But the skills bit is really interesting, because they've set up a hub which is called Engage, which is a digital learning hub. And it's specifically targeted at engineering and manufacturing sectors, but actually it offers a range of courses, from easy first digital courses to more sophisticated technology innovation type courses. So I think if there are those amongst you who are interested in that, then that's a really good first port of call to start to tune in to what you might be interested in. And through Engage, the aim is to give learners the knowledge they need to adapt and respond to the pace of global change, really. And if you look in your area and you look across the Slough estate, there's a huge number of what I would call 21st century companies there. It's been one of the successes, in a way, in terms of software, some electronics, and those kind of digital companies. So it's worth thinking about how you might fit into those economies.